All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Tavares Hanley. I am the lead admissions recruiter and transfer recruitment coordinator here at Miles College. I wanted to introduce myself really quick. Today, what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys a little bit of info about Miles College. So I want you to sit back, enjoy, and just take in this little information that we have about Miles College. So I have a presentation and a video that I'm going to show. So I'm going to share my screen really quick. And I am going to jump right into presentation. All right. So at the beginning, there's a small greeting that we have from Miles College on the small video. So this is just an introductory video to Miles College. So I'm going to play that really quick.
Since 1898, the concept of higher learning for African Americans has thrived and flourished here in the metropolitan Birmingham, Alabama. Miles College is a senior private liberal arts historically black college with roots in the Christian Methodist Episcopal Church that motivates and prepares students to seek knowledge which leads to intellectual and civic empowerment. The Miles College education engages students in rigorous study, scholarly inquiry, and spiritual awareness, enabling graduates to become lifelong learners and responsible citizens who help shape our global society. Through its coursework, community development projects, and philanthropic partnerships, Miles College students graduate with the knowledge and wisdom needed to reach their full potential and thrive in a shifting 21st century landscape. Learn more today about Miles College. To donate, learn more about course information, or to schedule a visit, go to miles.edu.
So just to give you a little bit of history about Miles College, Miles College is a senior private STEM liberal arts HBCU founded in 1898, and we're located in Birmingham, Alabama, with roots in the CME or Christian Methodist Episcopal Church. Miles College is also accredited by the SAC-COC, and steeped in rich history, Miles College is not only recognized for its contributions to the civil rights movement here in Birmingham, Alabama, but our esteemed students and alumni strive to contribute to the global society. Now, this next part of this statement will be our mission statement. Miles College motivates and prepares students through committed faculty to seek knowledge that leads to civic and intellectual empowerment. The Miles College education engages students in rigorous study, scholarly inquiry, and spiritual awareness, enabling graduates to become lifelong learners and responsible citizens who help shape the global society. What I love about our mission statement here at Miles College is that we actually embody our mission statement. When you think about the students that have come to Miles College and have contributed to the civil rights movement, students that have gone on to make this campus a part of history with the Black Lives Matter organization, we actually have had people on this campus that have contributed to the global society. Some of our alumni have gone on to break barriers in the state of Alabama and be the first African American politicians in certain areas, which we'll go over later. So again, I love, love, love the fact that Miles College, when you hear its mission statement, it actually embodies its mission statement. Now, notable alumni. So this is a list of some of the notable alumni that have attended Miles College over the years. So first and foremost, Miss Autherine Lucy. She's a civil rights activist and the first African American student to attend the University of Alabama in Alabama. So during the civil rights era, if you're familiar with the civil rights era, Bull Connor, one of the starchest figures against civil rights here in the South and in Alabama. Ms. Autherine Lucy was the very first African American student to attend one of the biggest colleges and universities in the state of Alabama. UW Clement, he was the first African American judge in the state of Alabama. He's a notable alumni of our institution. A couple of the mayors here in Birmingham, three of the last five mayors, first being Mr. Richard Arrington, the first African American mayor here in Birmingham. And one cool fun fact is Mr. Arrington actually still teaches here at Miles College. We actually ran into him on a tour, which that's this picture in the top right, the first picture of the lighter gentleman. Next is Mayor William Bell. He was mayor of Birmingham from 2010 to 2017. And Mayor Bernard Kincaid, who was mayor from 1999 to 2007. Also on that list, we have Miss Angela Rice. She's the mother of Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, who was the Secretary of State under the Bush administration. And Miss Mitty Collier, if you are from the South and you are a fan of gospel music, you will know who Miss Mitty Collier is. Now, admissions requirements. Some of the admissions requirements we have here at Miles College are the fact that, one, we're open enrollment institution. Because we were founded by the CME Church, we take a holistic approach to our admissions, which means we do not look at a particular ACT, SAT, or GPA for admissions. Applications are absolutely free, and you can always apply for free at https://myexperience.miles.edu. And you also need to submit your official high school or college transcript if you are a transfer student. So going back to what I just said earlier, we're an open access institution. We do not require a specific test score or a specific GPA for admissions. And the only two things you need to do is turn in a free application and submit your official test score, transcript. Now, that being said, test scores are not required for admissions, but we do require them for a scholarship award. So if you have taken your ACT or SAT, go ahead and submit your scores because they could help you qualify for scholarship. But if you haven't, it's not a big deal because we have an active placer on our campus that you can take for freshman class placement. Now, when you submit your transcripts, again, they must be official high school transcripts, which means they have to come directly from your high school counselor or your college that you're attending, come directly to us. They cannot come from the student. The only way that they can come from the student is if you get a hard copy, and you put it in your hand, you do not open it because it will come sealed in an envelope and you bring it to us. But the three ways you can send your transcripts over are hard copies, you can upload them to your student profiles, or you can mail them directly to our office or email them at admissions@miles.edu. Now, for transfer students that are coming from other colleges, again, you have to apply just like regular students, and you have to submit transcripts from all previously attended institutions. So that means if you went to 9 different colleges before you come into Miles College, we need 9 different transcripts. So just make sure as a transfer student, you're submitting all your transcripts. And if you have less than 30 credit hours as a transfer student, then I would need your high school transcripts or your high school diploma as well with your college transcript. But if you have over 30 credit hours, then I will only need your college transcript. Now next, academic scholarship. The 3 ways you can get scholarships here at Miles College, first and foremost being athletic scholarship. So if you do plan on playing sports, which I'll go over the sports programs that we have here later, you can get a scholarship that way. Another way you can get scholarships is we are a part of the United Negro College Fund. So you can always go to uncf.org and apply for any scholarships that you qualify for because we are a member of the UNCF. And lastly, there's academic scholarships. So with all of our scholarships are stackable. So that means you can get the 3 different types of scholarship and stack all 3 of them. That being said, the 2 that we're currently offering for academic scholarship are the Bridge Scholarship and the Dean Scholarship. The Bridge Scholarship has a test score requirement of no test score requirement. So that means that you do not have to have a particular test score to qualify for the Bridge Scholarship. However, the GPA requirement is a 2.75 to a 3.1. So that scholarship pays out $10,000, and it is $2,500 per year or $1,250 per semester. Now, the next scholarship that we offer is the Dean Scholarship. The Dean Scholarship is a 20 ACT, a 1050 SAT, a 320 or higher GPA, and it's a $20,000 total payout over 4 years, which is $5,000 per year or $2,500 per semester. Now, that being said, all of these scholarships, again, are stackable. There's no separate application, so we're not going to make you apply for these scholarships. As long as you meet those requirements, you turn in your application and transcript, we're going to award them to you. It is up to you to say yes or no, but keep in mind, all of our scholarships are very competitive, so they do have deadlines. There's a minimum of 16 per credit hours per semester you must maintain to keep your scholarships. And for my transfer students, you also can qualify for the Bridge and Dean Scholarship, but you must have those GPAs for those scholarships. And keep in mind that you will be paid out the per semester rate for those scholarships for every semester that you attend. So keep in mind, for example, for the Bridge Scholarship, it's a total of a $10,000 award, However, if you're a transfer student, you might not get the full $10,000. You're going to be paid out the per semester rate, the number of semesters that you're going to be here. So if you're a transfer student and instead of you being here for all 4 years, you're only going to be here 2 years. That means instead of getting a total of $10,000, you're only going to get $5,000 because that'll be the payout for 4 semesters, which is 2 years. Now, financial aid. Going over financial aid really quick. Students must complete their FAFSA. That's something you're going to have to do for any institution you decide to attend. It is absolutely free to fill out a FAFSA application. You can go to www.studentaid.gov to fill that out. During the application process, you can add up to 10 different schools when you do your FAFSA. Our Miles College school code is 001028. So if you want to add Miles College to your FAFSA, again, our school code is 001028. And once complete, it takes about 2 to 3 business days for Miles College to receive that FAFSA application. After those 2 to 3 business days, please make sure you call our financial aid office. The number is 205-929-1665 to follow up on your FAFSA. The biggest piece of advice I can give you as a new incoming student into college is that once you finish that FAFSA application, wait about 3 days, call and make sure your FAFSA is complete, because a lot of students just do the FAFSA, wait till the first day of school and think their FAFSA is complete, and then lo and behold, it's not complete. And then you're stuck waiting in financial aid lines for hours on the first day of school. So FAFSA opens October 1st nationally. Make sure you do your FAFSA on the first day and then wait a couple days after you're finished, follow up, call the schools that you sent it to. That will save you hours of waiting in line on the first day of school. Now, Miles College has over 29 different bachelor degree programs within 6 academic divisions. So the 6 different divisions that we have on our campus for our majors are the Business and Accounting Division, the Communications Division, the Education Division, the Humanities Division, the Social and Behavioral Science Division, and the Natural Science and Mathematics Division. And the majors that we offer here on our campus are Business Administration, Business Accounting, Business Management, Management Information Systems, Communication, Music, English, Psychology, Criminal Justice, History, Political Science, Social Work, Biology, Actuarial Science, Chemistry, Environmental Science, Computer Information Systems, which is akin to computer science, Mathematics, Early Childhood Development, Early Childhood Education, Elementary Education, English Education, Biology Education, General Science Education, Chemistry Education, Social Science and History Education, Mathematics Education, Music Education, Choral, and Music Education Instrumental. Now, how much does it cost to come to Miles College? Well, the total estimated cost for a student that wants to stay on campus is estimated about $19,254. And it could be a little bit more than that, depending on what dorm you want to stay in. If you're a biology major, there are lab fees associated with that. So the tuition is roughly about $19,254 if you want to stay on campus. Like I said, it could be a little bit more than that. And then if you want to stay off campus, it's estimated at about $11,794. And like I said, that could be potentially a little less than that. So those are the estimated costs to come in here. There's no out-of-state tuition. So no matter what state you come from, there is no out-of-state tuition. So those rates are locked in no matter where you're coming from. Books are included in your tuition. So that's going to save you a lot of money on the back end. I went to a school where I had to pay thousands of dollars each year for books. One thing you don't have to worry about is spending thousands of dollars on books here at Miles College. The vehicle registration fee is about $60 to $65. So freshmen, you can have a car on our campus. You do bring a vehicle, just make sure you get your vehicle registered. The fee is $65. There is a reservation fee for students who want to live on campus. So if you plan on living on campus, your reservation fee is $100, which includes your housing fee, and then your orientation fee, which is $150. So there's a $150 housing fee and a $150 orientation fee. So if you plan on staying on campus, your reservation fee is $300. If you plan on staying off campus, you don't have to worry about the housing fee. That means you only pay the $150 orientation fee. Now, athletic programs. Here at Miles College, we have a litany of different athletic programs. Our athletic director is Coach Fred Watson, who is also the head basketball coach. But for the men, we have football, basketball, baseball, cross country, golf, and cheerleading. And the list of the years that we won championships in those sports are: for men's football, we won in 2011, 15, 18, and 19. For basketball, we won in 18 and 19. For baseball, we won in 16 and 19. And for golf, we won in 2015 and 2020. And for the young ladies, we have basketball, track and field, volleyball, cross country, softball, who won a championship in 2011, and cheerleading. And we're a member of the NCAA SIAC conference, and we are a Division II institution. So we are a D2 institution. And for my sports is we are sponsored by Nike. So if you do plan on playing sports here, our athletic programs are sponsored by Nike. Now, organizations. Miles College has over 45 different clubs and organizations on our campus. Some of the examples of some of those organizations are the Miles College Ambassadors, the Student Government Association, or the SGA, the Miles College Royal Court, the Purple Marching Machine, which is PMM, that's our Golden Bear Band, the College and Concert and Gospel Choirs, the Pre-Alumni Council of the UNCF, the Miles College M Team, which is our student ambassadors, which they work hand in hand with our admissions department, the divisions clubs, which are the clubs based off of your majors, the Honor Society, the Intelligence Community Center of Academic Excellence, and much, much more. We also give students the freedom to create their own clubs. So you can get a constitution drafted and create your own clubs. For example, last year during Hurricane Ida, our New Orleans students actually felt, displaced from home because some of those students actually had damages to their homes and they lost places to stay. So they created their own club on campus called the Boot Babies, which is a reference to the shape of the state of Louisiana. But they actually created their own club for New Orleans kids so they can feel at home. So we do give students the opportunity to create their own organization. Now, when it comes to Greek life, we are part of the NPHC. We do have all 9 historically Black fraternities and sororities on our campus. It is rare to find an institution that has all 9 of these organizations not only represented, but active on our campus. So the list of those organizations are Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, shout out to my newts, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. These organizations on our campus at Miles College do an amazing job of creating fun events, a fun atmosphere on the campus, and they are a huge part of our student body here. Now, when it comes to the Purple Marching Machine is the largest organization on campus. At any given time, the Purple Marching Machine can make up 20 to 30% of our entire student body. So that means that no matter what major you are in, you're 9 times out of 10 going to be in class with somebody from the band. The Purple Marching Machine makes up the band, the auxiliary, which is the dance girls, and the color guard. The Miles College Purple Marching Machine has been thrilling audiences with their performances over decades. And with our band director, Mr. Willie Snipes Jr., the Purple Marching Machine continues to grow and showcase the talent that Miles College has to offer, not only in Alabama, but all over the country. Like I said, you just saw the list of how many times our sports teams have won championships. Well, I'm here to say that the band has just as many trophies in our trophy cases as these sports teams. They are highly, highly, highly regarded around the country. I have been to fairs in New York, New Jersey, where students didn't know where Miles College was, but they knew about our band. So, the band travels all across the country, and they've been debuted in parades such as the Macy's Day Parade in New York, the Chicago Football Classic, the Mardi Gras Parade, and much, much more. And I have a small clip of our Mardi Gras.
Scholarship for students and Wildcat student athletes and support the athletic program here at Fort Valley State.
So that's just a tiny look at the PMM marching band. But here are some fun facts about our institution. So Miles College is the first university or college in the entire country to have a Black Lives Matter mural on its campus. So that picture in the top right is actually a picture of Black Lives Matter Plaza here on our campus. Like I said, we're the first college indoor university in the entire country to have a Black Lives Matter mural on our campus. Miles College is a historical site and an historical meeting place for Dr. Martin Luther King during the Civil Rights Movement. So we are recognized as an official historical site. We have a building here on our campus that has been recognized by Jefferson County and the city of Birmingham and the state of Alabama as a historical site because of the relevance it had during the Civil Rights Movement. Miles College was an HBCU partner for the New Orleans Pelican G League team. So we are the only HBCU that has a partnership with the NBA and one of the NBA G League teams. So the Birmingham Squadron is actually the sister team to the New Orleans Pelicans, who will actually be playing here against the Atlanta Hawks actually in 2 weeks. So we do have a partnership for students wanting to go in sports management. There's a lot of internship opportunities there and want to work in sports business. They do have some partnerships and some internship opportunities with the NBA. We were also a partner with the USFL, or the United States Football League, and we housed two of the teams here for their practices. So Miles College actually had the honor and privilege of hosting two of the USFL football teams for their practices throughout the summer this past year. The USFL is the G League, or minor league to the NFL. So that was something that they actually did in the city of Birmingham this past summer. It was amazing. And a lot of those young men that actually participated in the USFL went on to get actual contracts as actual NFL players. So we are actually very, very proud of our institution for being one of the sites that was able to host two of the teams here. And Miles College is one of the few schools in Alabama to increase enrollment during COVID-19. So we all know that COVID-19 had a negative impact on a lot of businesses and a lot of schools throughout the country. But we were one of the few schools that were able to buckle down. We actually increased our enrollment during the global pandemic. So if you have any questions, concerns, if you want to check us out on social media, please make sure you follow us on Instagram at Miles College, Facebook, and Twitter. If you have any questions for the admissions office, it's always good to email us at admissions@miles.edu, or you can call us at 205-929-1656. Our office hours are typically 8 to 5 p.m. And if you have any questions directly for me, again, my name is Tamaris Hanley. I'm the transfer recruitment coordinator. My telephone number is 205-502-2926, and my email address is thanley@miles.edu. So that is the end of this small presentation. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen really quick. I actually have some student leaders here with me. So if you guys can hop on really quick, I have Miss Destiny King, Mr. Lamont Moorhead, and Miss LaDeja Brown here in the chat. So. All right, so give me a second, guys. We're making sure everybody can get in. So Lamont, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you. Miss LaDeja, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
And Destiny, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so currently I have three of our illustrious M team members here on the chat with me. What we're going to do is we're going to give them an opportunity to tell you about Miles College and their experience. So we're going to do this almost interview style, where I'm going to actually sit down and interview these guys, and they're going to speak as current students here at Miles College about their experiences here on the campus. So I'm going to read off some questions that I have prepared for the students, and they're going to tell you their experiences here. So I'm going to call you guys by name, and if you could, I'm going to ask the question. Then I'm going to call on you guys each to answer the question. So one of the first questions that I had down is, where are you originally from? So tell us a little bit about yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Mr. Lamont. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lamont Moorhead. I am from Nashville, Tennessee, and I am a junior here at Miles College.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Lamont. Ms. LaDeja, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what your major is. Oh, you're on mute.
Hello, everyone. I am LaDeja Brown. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and my major is child development.
Thank you so much. And Miss Destiny King, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Destiny King. I'm a senior. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and I major in business administration.
All right, thank you guys so much. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our first serious question. So I'm gonna start off with Miss LaDeja. What brought you to Miles College? What made you choose Miles College?
I chose Miles College because I went to a private school called Mary Nathan Academy, and my principal there, she actually graduated from Miles, and she was the valedictorian here at Miles, and also her father was the SGA president here at Miles when he was here. So that kind of motivated me to go to Miles College because I see how successful she ended up.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Lamont, go ahead and tell me what made you come to Miles College.
Well, it's a couple of things, but I'll just start with saying that I like to tell people that Miles College chose me in a way, but I did have some influences that guided me to Miles College, which is our Dean of Student Life and Engagement in Chapel. Dean Parker, he really motivated me to get back in school and to, take a look at Miles. So I was brought down here on a Leadership Institute program, and that's how I got my first look. And when I came down here, I just fell in love with Miles, and I've been with Miles ever since.
All right, thank you so much, sir. And Ms. King, please tell us what got you here at Miles.
What actually got me here at Miles was the Jumpstart program. 2 months prior to my freshman year in college, I experienced the Jumpstart program, which is like a 6-week program. You come and you live on campus as a senior. So that's what actually got me here.
Okay. So Ms. King, I'm gonna actually go right back to you into our next question. So what major are you again, and what made you select that major?
But the major I'm in is business administration. What made me pick this is we went to this organizational fair. It had all of the divisions, and this one stood out to me. Like the goals, the mission, everything just stood out to me. And I'm also an entrepreneur.
Okay, congratulations on that. So Ms. Brown, if you can tell us what major you are again, and let us know why did you select that major?
Well, my major is child development, and the reason why I decided to choose this major is because I love kids. And growing up, my cousin always played school with us, and she ended up becoming a second grade teacher now. So she kind of motivated me, and yeah, that's how I decided to do my major.
Okay. And Mr. Moorhead, please let us know your major again and what made you choose your major.
So my major is business administration, and I'm minor in accounting. I chose my major because I've always been business savvy. I started a business a couple of years ago, but I was lacking that formal education, the things that I needed to really succeed in my business. So that's really what made me, choose to become a business administration major.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with you again, Mr. Lamont. Tell us about some of the extracurricular activities that you're involved in. So some of the clubs and organizations that you're a part of here at Miles College.
Well, I just start with the top 3 that I'm a part of. Right now, I'm a part of the e-gaming club, and that's where we compete with different HBCUs for scholarship money. I am the president of MC League Modeling Troupe. And the other thing that I'm a part of is the Pre-Alumni Council, which is an entity of the Miles alumni here, which we just basically teach the students, what's important about being an alumni of your college and how it can affect other people that's coming in behind you. And I'm also the president of that organization as well.
Thank you. Ms. King, tell us about some organizations that you're involved in.
Some of the organizations that I'm involved in, I'm currently a RA for Stuart Reddick. I'm on the Miles Media team. I'm a part of Alpha Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I'm also the vice president of the M team.
All right. Thank you so much. And Ms. Brown, please let us know some of the organizations that you are involved in.
I am the captain of the Miles College cheerleading team. I'm also a part of the great sorority of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Also, I am in the honors curriculum, and also I am a part of M team.
Oh, okay, thank you guys so much. Ms. King, I'm going to start with you for the next question. Most children nowadays have so much access to college. So what made you specifically choose an HBCU? Because you could have went to the University of Alabama, you could have went to UAB. Being from Birmingham, we're surrounded by Jeff State, Lawson State Community College. What made you choose specifically an HBCU to attend?
What actually made me attend the HBCU is they are family oriented. It just made me feel at home, and they are also diversified.
All right, Ms. Brown, what made you choose a HBCU?
I chose a HBCU because I feel like it would be more at home. Also, like I feel like that would be a perfect place for me. So that's why I decided to choose HBCU.
Okay, and Mr. Moorhead, what made you choose a HBCU?
I agree with what the lady said. It's family oriented. I also believe that it's a more intimate setting. So like you get more hands-on with your the culture. You get more hands-on with your professors and things like that. I also believe strongly that, I like seeing my people, and just it's motivation within itself to see your future doctors, your future lawyers, your future business owners and stuff like that being the same skin tone as you are. So that was my main thing about picking the HBCU.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with you, Mr. Moorhead, on this next question. I love to hear students tell me where they want to be in the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel like Miles College is preparing you for where you want to be in the next 5 years?
I say they preparing me by the opportunities that are presented. Like I just got an opportunity to go to a fintech conference, which is aligning with my future. My major is business administration. So the fintech and technology, which is finance and technology. So your Cash App, your Venmos, your PayPal, that's what the fintech industry is about. So I feel like that it's allowing me to learn more things so I can basically hone in to where I'm trying to go in the next 5 years.
Okay, thank you for that, man. That's good. Ms. Brown, how do you think Miles College is preparing you for where you want to be in the next 5 years?
I feel as if Miles College is preparing me because it's helping me. Like it's helping me see where I want to go and like where I want to do with my teaching. Like for instance, like I'm also doing my observation hours, so they have me going to different elementary schools and to just sit inside the classroom and see how it will be for me next year.
Okay. And Ms. King, how's Miles helping you prepare yourself for where you want to be in the next 5 years?
Miles is preparing me because I currently have an intern with the tax profession. It's also preparing me because it has prompted me to write my own business plan, develop great marketing strategies for my current business, and that is how it's preparing me.
Okay. So my next question, Mr. Lamont, name me your favorite Miles College tradition. Because the thing about HBCUs is that they all are steeped in tradition. They all have certain things that no matter what generation you're from, you're going to know that about that institution or you're going to do that thing. So what is one Miles College tradition that you can say that you really like?
I would say maybe the Vesper service. I think For
So
people that don't know,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so for
So the
people who
Vesper
don't know what a
service,
Vesper is, let them know.
just a brief summary about it. The Vesper service is kind of where they usher the new students in to the Miles culture and to becoming a Milean. But it's also like a religion based type of service as well. So that comes from the roots of Miles College. Miles College was, founded by the Christian Methodist Episcopal Church. So a lot of our traditions come from that.
Okay, Ms. King, tell me about one of your favorite Miles College traditions. Especially, I know you're Greek, so there sometimes can be Greek traditions as well that you might get at Miles that you might not get, at another institution. So, is there any particular tradition, whether it's Greek or non-Greek, that you love about Miles?
A tradition that I love is on Wednesdays is fried chicken Wednesdays. And I just love fried chicken Wednesdays. I put on my best fit, you know what I'm saying?
And for those of you who don't know, we do chicken down here in Alabama, especially in Birmingham. So that's why that's a big deal. All right, Ms. Brown, what's one of your favorite traditions? Because I know you're a cheerleader as well. So I know cheer has some traditions, but what's one of your favorite traditions here at Miles?
I would say my favorite traditions here at Miles, I would say one, it will be Pretty Wednesday, and that's when all the AKAs dress up on Wednesday. Two, I would say Thursdays, which is pet rally days for the cheerleaders. Those are my favorite traditions.
Okay, and just to insert mine, one of my favorite traditions, I never seen this before. If you go to the Miles College cafeteria and you drop a plate, the entire
Oh yeah.
cafeteria will applaud.
Oh, yeah, everybody claps.
Everybody gonna clap. That it was weird to me, but as I started to see it more and more and more, I thought it was very, very funny. But that makes that person feel comfortable. You drop a plate in the cafeteria, everybody's staring at you. So it breaks the weirdness of it, and it's gonna make you laugh if it's you. So I found it pretty interesting. That's a cool, unique tradition here. Okay, so my next question is, Ms. King, describe to us your experience at a HBCU homecoming. Like, talk to the people about what it means to go to a homecoming here at Miles College, which it will be coming up in the next 2 weeks, actually.
It's an extraordinary experience. Like it's actually undescribable. Like it's so fun, lit, um, turn like it's amazing. Like it's really incredible.
Okay. Mr. Lamont, don't tell me your experience with homecoming.
Well, my experience for homecoming is like, because I come from where TSU is. You see what I'm saying? So the homecoming experience is definitely like what to look forward to. So if the semester is like that, you already know homecoming is gonna bring you up. So it's always a surprise. You never know who you gonna have performing at the homecoming. You never know what events gonna be going on. So it's just something to always look forward to.
Listen, he preaching there. And Ms. Brown, please tell us, what do you have to say about an HBCU homecoming?
I absolutely love it. Like, I don't know, it's just something that's just so different. Like everybody around campus mood is just up. Everybody happy we done with midterm. So like everybody's excited, they're ready to see what events we have planned. Even though sometimes, like most of the times now, I cannot participate in any of the homecoming events because I'll be at cheer practice. But like when we get out of practice, everybody's still outside having fun. So we get the end of the experience of the homecoming, but it still have fun.
Yeah, so I urge everybody listening, if you don't get that experience at least one time in your life, go to a HBCU homecoming. It will open your eyes to the unity, to the community, to the family that you get at most HBCUs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to my school's homecoming this weekend. And the one thing I love about homecomings, no matter whether it's my alma mater, Miles College, you feel like family. One of the first times I stepped on this campus at Miles College, I had frat brothers here that opened their arms to me and I didn't even go to this institution. Not only that, I did have older cousins that did come here and go to school. So imagine my surprise, I'm bumping into family members here, and I'm getting food from their tent, I'm getting food from the Capitol.
Yeah.
We actually had students on our campus for our rivalry game, which was Tuskegee, and we had brand new students that, had not even committed yet. And they were at the tailgate getting plates as if they were already students talking to the alumni. So if you don't do anything else, if you're curious about an institution, go to a football game, go to homecoming so you can get the real experience about that institution. All right, so we're going to dive into the academic side of things with our questions. So, Ms. Brown, tell us what some of the classes are like. So, paint us a picture of what it's like to go to class.
It's very real. I would say that. Like, for example, I like how here at Miles, like the classrooms are not full of students. Like it's only like I say like to 8 or 10 people in the classroom. So like you really get their hands-on experience learning. Like your teacher, like even if for example, even if I ask my teacher like, okay, I got it, and she'll like continue to go back over and over until she know like for sure that I have.
Okay. So, Mr. Moorhead, go ahead and tell me what your classroom experience has been like here at Miles College.
Well, it's the relationship with the professors for me. It don't matter what it is that you having an issue with, whether it's personal, whether it's school related, they always there to help you in any kind of way, direct you, advise you, guide you, whatever it is that you need. And I think that you can't really get there in no other institutions.
All right. And Ms. King, finally, let us know what your classroom experience has been like here at Miles College.
My classroom experience has been amazing. I definitely get that one-on-one, a great understanding of each assignment, each new lesson. Like I don't leave out of my classroom confused, and I love that.
Yeah. Now, my next question, what are some of the campus activities like? So outside of football games, basketball games, other campus activities that go on, tell us about some of the things you've seen as far as activities or extracurriculars on the campus, because I know you guys are also involved in a lot of those organizations that throw different events on campus. So I'm going to start with Ms. King. Tell us about some of the events that you've seen on campus.
One of the events that I love is flag football. They let the girls play, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got ran over. And now for football, I don't even judge. Like I see why you move that way,
Yeah, you know now.
I really know. But that was a fun experience for me. I had all of my classmates cheer me on, and it was just so fun.
All right, Ms. Brown, tell us about one of the events you've seen on campus.
I would say my favorite would have to be the Blackout Pep Rally. So that would be like instead of having a pep rally at 11 o'clock in the morning in front of the cap, we'll have it like at 7 p.m. in front of the Magic Center, and like everybody just wear black. And I feel like that's one of my favorite. That would have to be one of my favorite activities here on campus.
Hey, Ms. Lamont?
Man, it's a couple of them. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But I'll start with, I love the Marlin Troop shows. That's always very fun to watch. I love when the Greeks have they stroll like a Alpha or a Sigma or whatever the Greek organization is. They have that and allow the outsider students to, kind of be a part and get a taste of what the organization brings, and I feel like those always are successful. Another one is when we do like karaoke night. That's always a good one as well too. Like people come out and have a good time with the karaoke.
So I'm gonna say one of my favorite events to see on campus is probate season. I love probate season, whether it's the Greeks, whether it's the regular organizations, whether it's KK side of the band. one thing that I love seeing is we always love the surprise of seeing which of our students involve themselves in what organizations. Even when we actually developed our M team, it was interesting to see the students that started off as interns in our office get excited about telling us, "Oh, I'm getting, I just pledged Delta, or oh, I just pledged AKA, or oh, I just pledged Q," and to see the growth in our students and to see the excitement around that. That's one of the things I love seeing. So we're gonna go to our very last question. Mr. Moorhead, does Miles College provide leadership opportunities for you as an individual?
Yes, they do. The most recent that I was a part of was that they allowed some of the student leaders to participate in the NASAP conference, which is a student leadership institute where all the HBCU leaders come together and they participate in like a week-long program that kind of breaks down the leadership for HBCUs and college in general. So I feel like that's a great way that they utilize, teaching leadership.
Okay. So, Ms. Brown, please tell me about some leadership opportunities that Miles is giving you.
Some leadership opportunities that Miles has given me, I would say one, of course, would be being a cheer captain. That's a big leadership role to me that Miles gave me. Also, I would say, like for example, last year in my dorm, I was like we didn't have an RA, so I was like over the girls. So like they would come talk to me about their issues and like where they're going through and what they're standing to right now.
Okay. And Ms. King, tell us about some leadership opportunities you received being here at Miles College.
Some leadership opportunities that I received, like as stated before, I'm an RA. I'm the M team vice president. We also have NSO leaders, like we do tours, we help new students. Another thing, I was Miss Choir and I was also Miss Jumpstart.
Congratulations. So that will be the last of our questions. So before we go, I'm going to give each of these illustrious guests an opportunity to give you guys just a general piece of advice from their heart to a new student prospectively looking at college. So I'm going to start with Mr. Moorhead. What's a piece of advice you can impart on our audience for students looking into college, students that are curious about where they want to go, students that have heard something about Miles College and it piques their interest? Just what's one piece of advice you can give them?
The best advice that I can give them right now is to stay on top of your business. Like, no matter what you got going on, always prioritize your business first. And I think you'll be all right. Because I know college, once you get in college, everything starts to go fast, So if you just keep your business prioritized, you'll be okay.
Thank you for that. Ms. King, what's one piece of advice you can give our students?
One piece of advice I would give the students is take advantage of free application week. It is October 17th through the 21st. You can apply for schools for free.
Thank you for that. And Ms. Brown, what's one piece of advice you want to impart on our audience before we go?
One piece of advice I want to give you guys, get your own opinion on Miles. So don't go off nobody else's experience. Get your own experience. Like come, like when we have like an open campus day, like sometimes we'll like let you guys come on campus, we'll tailgate and like, the football team might play like a little scrimmage game. Just come get your own experience from Miles.
Okay. And speaking of Campus Preview Day, October 22nd, if you guys want to come to our campus, we will have Campus Preview Day on our campus where we'll be playing Kentucky State that weekend. We'll have an open admission session where you can actually talk to the Office of Admissions. We will have the department heads available so you can actually talk to the people that are over all of the majors so you can get an understanding of the majors and ask questions. And last but not least, if you apply, you will get a ticket to our Kentucky State Miles College football game. So as a prospective student, if you apply for the campus, show proof that you have applied that day, we will give you a ticket to the football game. So that will be again October 22nd, Saturday, October 22nd. The link to register for our campus day is on our Facebook at Miles College and on our Instagram at Miles College as well. But we would love to thank you guys so much for tuning in to us today on this YouTube Live. We'd like to thank HBCU Unite for allowing us the opportunity to come on their platform and tell you guys about Miles College. You know, it's always wonderful to see organizations like theirs that go out of their way and give HBCUs an opportunity to share the knowledge that they have to offer. So thank you guys again. We appreciate you guys so much for allowing us to speak on Miles College, and we want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful evening. So thank you guys so much.